exercise. I'm doing my first 2 sets with my grip like this, feeding the muscle and getting blood into the back, and then the working sets are going to be done underhand. Alright, yo guys, and welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel. It's been 2 weeks since I've been back from the Olympia, and it's been a minute since I've done a training video, but today we're hitting back, and something that I'm really just trying to do is just get blood into the muscle and really get that mind to muscle connection going so I can add some weight and really feel it. So I haven't taken off this Dragon's Lair jumper since I managed to go down to Flex Lewis's Dragon's Lair. That was honestly like a lifetime dream of mine, so going there was crazy, and it's crazy what he's from the UK. So seeing what he's done in America is definitely inspirational for someone like me coming to America as well. But yeah, shout out to Flex.
Nice.
Just did a rest pause there, and I don't have a training partner. I find that it's almost pointless, especially with this movement. You're going to be engaging a lot of biceps. Instead of just doing like 4 like shit reps of my biceps, I'll just do 1 good one, and then I'll just try and hold it at the bottom for as long as possible and really fatigue the back, and then just go maybe 1 or 2 partials, but it's better than like 4 bad reps. Yeah, so again, I'm just doing the holds at the end because otherwise I feel like it's all bicep. Just squeezing at the top, bottom of my back, and I'm finished. Yeah, we're gonna use this. Just a couple of warm-up sets, not too many reps. So one big thing I took away from the Olympia was to do a back, and mainly just mind to muscle in general, but specifically back, because I find a lot of beginner lifters, you find it really hard to kind of engage your back because you can't see it. You can see your muscles from the front, but you can't see your back in the mirror. So when you're doing the exercises, you're thinking like, which muscle I'm meant to be hitting, and you know, it's difficult. But after seeing like the biggest guys in the world and the craziest backs like on the big screen, and just like watching so many, I feel like I can just visualize my back like 10 times better. And in these 2 weeks since the Olympia now, I've been training on my own mainly, but my workouts have just been ridiculous because I've just been able to like focus on the muscle so much more, and especially back. Like I've just got pumps I've never got before because it's like I can just see it when I'm doing it. So maybe if you're struggling, just watch a couple of videos, figure out how the back moves, and then you'll be able to feel it more when you're lifting. Coming back from the Olympia, it's honestly just crazy to even think that I went. I'm just incredibly grateful at this early in my life to be around that kind of environment, just to have experienced that. But like one thing I've taken away from it is the energy, being around so many people who are passionate about what you're doing as well. My focus, I feel like I've been quite focused already, but just a new level, like just because you see what it takes to really be at the top. Laser focus.
What you gonna do next?
So we're doing a cable, it's kind of like a long bar, it's like an upper back row for our pump sets. So on the point on focus, right, links to the mind-muscle connection I was talking about earlier on, and I used to like kind of think that was just almost like a nonsense phrase, but I talked to Iris Cow, who's a 10 times Miss Olympia, and just something about when people who have actually really gone and done things, when they say things, it just resonates that much more, like, you know, success leaves clues. She was saying like the most important thing is the mind to muscle connection, and obviously if you think about it, right, it doesn't necessarily matter how much weight you move, it's more about the tension that's actually on the muscle. We talk about time and attention. When I have been in these last 2 weeks, just that extra level of focus, I feel like I've been able to just literally have my mind inside the muscle, and that sounds crazy. I just feel like if you're that concentrated, you can feel like almost every fiber. So if you don't feel it, then maybe you're not in that headspace, but I feel like I've just had that recently and it's been amazing. So it is winter break right now. It's currently the 27th, so just Christmas, and you know, not in uni anymore, so I have a bit more free time. I've honestly just been watching so many videos of all the people from the past, right? I was talking to Samson Dowda. So Samson is from England. He came 6th in the Olympia, and I spoke to him like in person. And one thing he said that really resonated with me was, don't try and reinvent the wheel. So I think currently, like, we always try and find new ways. Oh, this specific mechanical adaptation to this exercise is going to be the best to grow biceps, but ultimately there's so many people that have come before us and they've got crazy results, and I find that just looking back at like what's worked, success leaves clues, and then just looking at them, like they've literally gone and done it. No need to reinvent the wheel, just that's what I've been doing, just obsessing about the people of the past recently. Set on straight bar curls, single drop set. So for biceps here, more of an isolation movement, and we're just working the bicep in the length and ranged with this behind the back cable curl. So recently I've been trying to learn from people that come before me in other realms. So one person I've been looking at is Leonardo da Vinci. He's big on not trying to figure out things in theory and then trying to see how they work. He's big on going out into the world, experimenting, and then trying to draw conclusions from the results of like practical application. So with my training right now, for the last couple of months, I've been doing a higher volume than I had in the past. For example, here, 3 exercises on biceps, or like 4 exercises with 3 sets on back. But it seems to be working. I think really just trying to figure out what works for you. Like, how do you know what works for you if you haven't tried? And I think just me trying new things has been a big turning point in the last couple of months. I'm gonna keep trying to figure it out, but that's where I'm at right now. High volume seems to be working. Okay guys, so there we have it. That is a back and bicep session done. I'm smoked, but that was a good workout, so I'm happy. Also, just wanted to mention, I have an announcement, and it's been a long time in the works, but I felt now was just the right time. It just felt right. So I'm launching my own training plan in the next week or so, maybe sooner, maybe a little bit later, but I'm very excited to be sharing that. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.